Okay, so the idea for this one came into my head, and it's one of those ideas that if I don't put into action, I'm going to really regret it because it's going to sit at the back of my head. Um, I described this moment to a few people in person, and every one of them said to me, "It just sounds so magical. It sounds so amazing." And I wanted to put this on video so that one day I'll be able to look back at this moment and know where it came from. So let's call this the moment that I knew. We went to Ushaka. We had supper at one of the places at Ushaka, and anybody who knows me, who has seen me eating, knows that I'm a fast eater. And yet, on this particular night, I didn't eat fast at all. A meal that normally would have taken me 10 minutes at the very most ended up taking me more than half an hour because of how thoroughly I was enjoying this conversation, how much fun I was having. And I just didn't want it to end. And we spoke and we spoke and we spoke, and it's amazing how things just flowed, just getting to know each other. And I noticed that the restaurant had gotten empty around us, and I said to her, "You know what? I think it's time for us to go. They need to close." And there was this very subtle shift in her mood, and I picked it up and I asked her what's wrong, and she kept on telling me, "No, nothing's wrong, nothing's wrong, nothing's wrong." But I knew something was wrong. And then from there, we walked back to our cars along the beach, and we're walking along the beach underneath the stars, and we're talking. And me being me, I wanted to impress her. So I remember quite distinctly saying, "There's the harbor control tower, and you probably know this already." And she was like, "No, I probably don't." So I explained to her how the harbor control tower works, and the green light and the red light and what it means. And she was looking up at the stars and appreciating the beauty of the night. And the whole way down, I wanted to grab her and put my arms around her and just dance. Not something I usually want to do, but yeah, I have two left feet, so I don't want to embarrass myself. And then she spoke about the stars, and I saw the wonder and amazement in her face, her eyes, her body language. And I felt my world subtly shift. I don't know how else to describe it. I just felt the subtle shift in my world, and in that moment, I knew that if this amazing person in front of me wanted the stars, I would find a way to reach up and get them for her. There's no other way to describe how I felt in that moment. And that's the moment I knew I was in trouble. That's the moment I realized that I was very, very quickly falling in love with her. Magical? I would like to think so, but let me know your thoughts.